Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Daniela and today is the second annual Multicultural Holiday DIY Challenge. Super excited to be here with you guys and to have a number of participants and my wonderful co-host Jackie from Crafting in Mimi's World. I will leave all of her information as well as the playlist down in my description box below. I sincerely encourage you to go check out all these creators and their wonderful backgrounds and what has inspired them in today's challenge. That being said, let's jump right in.
So I decided for these DIYs, I wanted to honor the four major parts of my heritage or my culture. So I am 50% Chilean, which is the majority of my background. I'm also primarily Swedish, and then German, and then Czech Republic or Bohemian, as my dad says. So I am making little tiny postal stamp ornaments to honor all four of these. And I thought this would be a fun way to make them all feel equal, but I am going to design them in order of the largest part of my background. So right now I'm just using some poster board, or foam board, and I measured them all out to be 2 inches by 2.5 inches. So that's all I'm doing here is measuring them out and cutting them out. I will say it was difficult to cut them with scissors. I don't have an X-Acto knife right now because mine broke, so I'm using scissors and then eventually I use my rotary cutter. I don't know, it's a hot mess. But these end up beautiful in the end. I wanted to frame this video to be a little bit different, so I'm going to let you enjoy the artwork more than I will speak through it. And what I will say is, what's interesting is, like I said, I started from what's the largest part of me to what's the smallest part of me, but I actually enjoyed these more and more as I went, and I think it's because I loosened up more creatively and artistically. Whereas in the beginning, when I start Chile, I have kind of a vision in mind. And then as I go, I just kind of become more artistic with it and create more of a landscape of the place, because the only place out of all four of these I've been to is Chile. And so I thought about the Christmas tree in Santiago. I thought about the sun because it's summer and Christmas time in Chile. And the other ones I had to look up landscapes, and I really enjoyed playing with the landscapes. So like I said, as I go here, I'm not going to explain what I'm doing like I do in other videos, but you will see me just kind of play with the artwork and go back and forth a little bit between some of them, and just really loosening up artistically, which I think is awesome. So enjoy, and I will talk to you guys about my wonderful co-host Jackie in just a minute. I believe I add a little bit more to that little postal stamp later, but I wanted to quick jump in and tell you how amazing Jackie is from Crafting in Mimi's World. Her grandkids call her Mimi, hence her name, and she is such an incredible crafter, and I'm so thankful for her co-hosting with me this year. And she is the queen of gingerbread anything. You guys have to go check her out. I will leave her information down in the description box. Thank you so much, Jackie, for being my co-host this year for this year's Multicultural Holiday DIY Challenge. All right, let's move on to the next postal stamp. quick here, something to keep in mind is that these Posca paint pens are amazing, but they do take a minute to dry. So as you can see, it got a little blurry there because the paint was a little bit too wet. By the way, I will totally leave these linked in the description box for you if you're interested in buying them yourself. I have a set of, I think, 36 pens, something like that. Anyways, just giving them a moment to dry is helpful. I'm going back and kind of re-outlining my stamp shape or outlines, just so that it's more clear. I believe I do this at the very, very end again too. Not sure if it's filmed. We'll find out when we get there. But just wanted to let you know, yeah, give it some time to dry. And if you do plan on creating something similar, to re-outline, because it's totally okay if you went over the black lines a little bit with your other colors, but just to redefine it as well. I'm curious to know which one of these four is your favorite aesthetically, and or if you have any heritage in these different countries or cultures as well. Let me know in the description box below. All right, let's keep going. I'm just using my weeding tool for my Cricut to poke my holes here for the strings. You could totally use a nail or something else sharp that you have. If you don't have one of these, this is not the only solution that you could possibly use. Just want to keep the options open there for you. In just a minute here too, you're going to see me string my twine through. I do burn it with a lighter because it's really furry or fuzzy. This is the twine from Dollar Tree, so it's got a lot of hanging threads. So I do burn them with a lighter to make them a little bit smoother before stringing them through and then tying a knot to finish off my ornament. just finishing up my last little postal stamp ornament here. I hope you guys enjoyed this different type of video and embracing culture, which I feel like is something that is needed everywhere in the world, but something that I don't see here a lot in the YouTube community. Thank you again to Jackie and all our wonderful participants who made this possible, and make sure to check them out in the playlist down in my description box. I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday, and I'll see you next time. Bye.